welcome back to a new Is It Worth Trying? On this series, I basically take a product, share with you what the company promises, what it does for me, the pro, the cons, and all the information you may need to make a decision to see if this is worth adding to your makeup collection. So if you're interested in all that, then just keep watching. I'm going to start with the statements that the company has in the website, and I'll go through them. I'll tell you my personal experience with this product, and then at the end I will give you the detail as far as the packaging, how much it costs, and everything, in case that after you hear all this information you want to purchase this concealer. So the first thing that it says is that it's a lightweight fluid concealer that provides medium to full coverage, and that's absolutely true. It is very lightweight feeling, and it's a liquid concealer, so you think that it will give you like some kind of light coverage, but in my experience with the color NC35, it has the orange tones that actually cover all my dark circles. And you can add it in layers, but in my experience with just one layer I can achieve a full coverage look and hide all the darkness. If you've been following me for a while, you know when I do my start to finish tutorials, you can see how dark my dark circles are, and honestly this has been the only concealer that I can trust that not only is going to give me the perfect coverage, but it's going to be lightweight enough that I don't feel like I have a lot of product underneath my eye area. It also says that it has a comfortable, natural, matte finish. And one of my favorite concealer is the Maracuja creaseless concealer. I love it. My color is the color tan, and I just feel like it gives me the most amazing coverage. It hides my darkness like no other concealer does. But the only problem I have with that is that I have to blot it because it's very shiny and it's kind of thick. So even though it covers all my dark circles, I feel like I can still see that I'm wearing concealer. It's very emollient, and it feels like a eye cream, and I love that feeling. But if I look in the mirror, I just can't see that I'm wearing concealer. Where with the MAC Pro Longwear, I can't really see it because you apply it to your skin and then you blend it. You have some time to blend the concealer, but once it dries, it's there until you remove it at the end of the day. So I feel like it's better because it covers my dark circles, and at the same time it's so lightweight and matte finish looking that I don't feel like I need to set it with a powder or do anything. So it's like it's there covering my dark circles, but I can't really see it on the mirror. So even though I love the feeling of my Maracuja one, and I love how it, you know, covers perfectly my dark circles, I always feel the need to blot it, and I always feel the need to apply powder, and sometimes that can make it noticeable. The number 3 statement says that the Color True formula lasts up to 15 hours, and that's absolutely true. I don't really have to talk too much about this point because I've mentioned in different videos in my channel how amazing this concealer is. In my experience, it's waterproof. I have very sensitive eyes and I have allergies going on pretty much all the time. It kind of goes on top of my skin. It doesn't penetrate, so it doesn't move the concealer all over the place. It's like it's set there and it won't move until you apply some kind of makeup remover. So in my experience, that's true. And also it doesn't oxidize on me, because it doesn't matter how good it would look in the morning. If it oxidized on me, it was gonna look odd at the end of the day, and this doesn't happen, at least in my experience and with this color. And finally, they're stating that it helps conceal and correct the look of under eye circles and discolorations. And as far as this concealer, I want this concealer to hide the darkness and to correct stuff. So if you're looking for a highlighting kind of concealer, then you may want to try something lighter for your skin. But in this case, and what I use this concealer for, is to correct the darkness underneath my eyes and to hide pimples or to hide some different hyperpigmentation that I may have on my skin. So it does work for me. I think that the only thing to keep in mind is that you have to find the perfect color for it, because if you're going to use it for highlighting because you don't have any dark circles underneath your eyes, then make sure you buy a different color to correct your pimples or, I don't know, any discoloration you may have on your skin, because of course you're not going to want to highlight at those areas. Just keep that in mind. You know, if you're going to use it for highlighting, you may need to try another color to correct the darkness on your face or to correct whatever you want to correct on all over the face. It comes in a glass container with a matte black pump, and yes, I like it. I think it looks sleek, it looks pretty, but I can understand how some people wouldn't like it to travel with. I travel with this because this is the only concealer that I take with me every single time I travel, because it's long wearing, and I know that at the end of the day my dark circles are gonna be, you know, not noticeable as I was in the morning. So I always travel with this. I never had any troubles, but I can see some people saying, this is maybe not travel friendly. So far for me it works. The only thing I could say is that the pump sometimes can pump way too much, but what I've been doing is just keeping it in a small container or just concealing whatever redness I have on my face, since I use the concealer of my skin tone to correct my dark circles, and you know, it's not a highlighting kind of concealer. That's why I can do that. But also I want to mention about how much it contains. It has 9 ml or 0.30 fluid ounces. If you compare it with other concealers, I'm going to compare it not because I feel like these concealers are better or they're worse, or I'm just going to compare it so you can see, compare with other concealers if it has more or less product than other concealers. The NARS one, the creamy concealer, it has 0.22, so less than 0.30 of course, and that one retails for $29. And then also the MAC Studio Finish, the one that comes in like a little it looks like a single eyeshadow pot. Okay, that one is also $19 as the MAC Pro Longwear one, but it comes with 0.24 and something from the drugstore, so you can kind of compare it. Of course this is cheaper, but the Maybelline Fit Me concealer is 0.23 and it's only $6. So I'm not saying I'm comparing formulas, I'm saying that the MAC Pro Longwear has more product than the regular concealer size. Mentioned that it's only $19. I don't think that it's the most affordable one, and I don't think it's the most expensive one. I think it's right in the middle. And $19, I mean, I've used mine for over a year and I use it all the time, and I use it whenever I need like hardcore kind of concealer. So it just, I feel like it lasts forever, and at the same time I feel like it's not the most expensive one like Makeup Forever, the one that I bought recently for $32, I don't even remember. The NARS Creamy Concealer that is $29. I feel like it's something in the middle, so it's not really, you know, a deal breaker, the price of this concealer, at least in my opinion. Nordstrom is the best way to buy this concealer. I don't know, I'm not a Nordstrom buyer. I don't shop there too much. So I realized that, you know, every time I order something I get free shipping, and then when I went into the website, it's just because they always have free shipping and they have free returns. So if you don't like the color, if you don't like the formula, if you don't like the product and you want to return it, you don't have to pay for the, you know, to return the product either. So I thought that was really cool. I will leave that in the description box, the link directly to that concealer. So if you try this concealer, or you know what color you are, or you just want to repurchase it, I think the easiest way is, if you're not going to go to the mall or if you don't have a MAC store close by you, I think it's the best way to buy it from Nordstrom, because if you buy it from MAC, they have sometimes deals to, you know, free shipping and stuff like that. But I find that the one that it always has the free shipping, so if you're only gonna get this concealer and don't want to pay for shipping, that would be the place to buy it. And also they will give you 3 samples, so you can, right now I think they have a MAC mascara, and they have perfumes, and they have skincare, and they have some other beauty products that you may want to try, and you can get to pick those. So anyways, I talked too much in this video. I just want to let you know that this is my holy grail concealer, and I would absolutely recommend it to try. I know there's some people that have some kind of MAC allergies. I call them MAC allergies because it's something that they put into their products. If you're allergic, this might not work for you, but if you're not, I would absolutely recommend it to try it. Now, I gave you all the information I have on this concealer. I did my research and I just showed everything to you right now. Hopefully you can see demos and stuff and websites and everything that I found on this concealer, so you can make that decision, informed decision, if this is something that you may want to try. In my opinion, right now it's my holy grail concealer, and I can't find, as of right now, something that replaced it and that it's about the same, you know, amount of money. So something to keep in mind if you trust my opinion. Anyways, thank you for watching this video until the end. If you found this helpful at all, remember to thumbs up so other people can find this video too, and it might help them as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.